Alright friends, let's get started. This is a review of some two-step word problems that you may or may not have seen before. So, let's go take a look. Number 1, Ms. Yao, and whatever I do, you should do. Ms. Yao had 742 pencils to start the day. By lunchtime, she had lost 438 of them because students were snapping them in half. That sounds familiar. Then, another 118 were thrown in the trash. How many pencils does she have now? Let's go ahead and do some notes. Okay? I noticed that I had 742 P, or pencils. Action value label. Then I lost, action value label, 438 pencils. Action value label. What I do, you do. So on your paper, you should have this as well. Pause my video if this is taking too long. Then another 118 were thrown in the trash. Trash is 118 P. So the question is asking me, how many pencils does she have now? She, or Ms. Yao, has blank pencils now. If you can't catch up with me, pause this video and make sure you have your notes and your answer sentence. Alright, now let's go ahead and try to solve this problem. I'm going to let you try it on your own, and then it's going to be my turn to show you. Good luck! Alright guys, before I let you go, I forgot to mention that there probably will be a secret password. Haven't decided when and where I'm going to put it in yet, but, well, I guess we'll find out. Alright, so I noticed that I had 742 pencils and I lost some of them. So if I'm going to lose some pencils, the operation should be subtraction, or minus. So let's go ahead and set that up. Okay, this is how many pencils I had. This is how many pencils I lost. Alright, let's figure it out. 2 minus 8? No way. So this becomes 3, and this becomes 12. 12 ones minus 8 ones is 4 ones. 3 tens minus 3 tens is no tens. And do we need to borrow from the hundreds? No way. So 700 minus 400 is 304. Check your work. At this point, you should have 304 pencils after some of them were tossed or lost. Check. Check. We're not done because we haven't used our last number. So if another 118 were thrown in the trash, that tells me that's probably subtraction. So I'm going to take my number, 304 pencils left, minus 118 in the trash. Remember that I'm copying my numbers down correctly. 4 minus 8. 4 minus 8. No way. So then I borrow from here. But I can't. So I'm going to borrow from here. This becomes 2. This becomes 10. Check your work. So let's try it again. 4 minus 8. No way. 10 becomes 9. And 4 becomes 14. 14 ones minus 8. Think in your head. 6. 9 minus 1. 8. 200 minus 100. 186. She has 186 pencils now. Think it in your head. Did you solve incorrectly and not have subtraction, or did you actually just subtract wrong? Okay? Alright guys, let's move on to our next problem. There are 4 boys in the Boy Scouts. If each boy receives 3 marshmallows and 5 chocolate bars, how many total snacks do the boys receive? Let's do our answer sentence first. What I do, you do. The boys receive blank total snacks. And I'm going to put S for snacks, because we know that marshmallows and chocolate bars are types of snacks. Delicious. And let's take our notes. And for notes, what I do, you do. There are 4 boys. There are 4 boys. I guess I didn't have an action there. Okay. Each boy receives 3 marshmallows. Receives 3M, and they receive 5 chocolate bars. So each boy receives 3 marshmallows. Each boy receives 5 chocolate bars. Receives 5 chocolate bars. Delicious. And the question was, how many total snacks do the boys receive? The boys receive blank total snacks. Go ahead and pause this video now and attempt to solve it on your own. When in doubt, draw it out. Draw a picture. I beg of you. Alright guys, we are back. So, let's start with our first piece of information. We have 4 boys. 4 boys. So I'm going to draw my 4 boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. And each of the 4 boys receives 3 marshmallows. So this boy receives 3 marshmallows. This boy receives 3 marshmallows. This boy receives 3 marshmallows. And this boy receives nothing because no one likes him. What? That's not what the problem says? Just kidding. Each boy receives 3 marshmallows, so he gets 3 marshmallows too. Sorry, I don't know who you are. Okay. So each boy also receives 5 chocolate bars. 5 chocolate bars. So I'm going to put, this boy gets 5 chocolate bars. 5 chocolate bars for him. 5 chocolate bars for you. And 5 chocolate bars for you. So now I need to figure out how many total snacks with 3 and 5 and 3 and 5 and 3 and 5 and 3 and 5. So most of you probably figured out different ways to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to combine them. 3 and 5. 3 and 5 is 8. So this boy receives 8 snacks. This boy then must receive 8 snacks. This boy that must then receive 8 snacks. And this boy must then receive 8 snacks. So let's count by 8s. 8, 16, 24, 32. They should have received 32 total snacks. You could have also counted by 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 marshmallows. And then 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 chocolate bars. And added those up to get 32. That was also a totally lovely possible solution. Nice job. Alright, chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Number 3, there are 2 cases of chocolate bars. Each case contains 5 boxes of chocolate bars. Each box contains 4 chocolate bars. How many chocolate bars are there in all? Oh my gosh, so many numbers. Okay. There are blank chocolate bars in all. Whatever I do, you do. Alright, notes. There are 2 cases. Each case contains 5 boxes, so each case equals 5 boxes, or 5B. Each box, oh my god, contains 4 chocolate bars, so each box equals 4 chocolate bars. So they're asking us for the total number of chocolate bars. This one's a little tricky. When in doubt, draw it out. Good luck. Alright guys, let's go ahead and draw it out. So I have 2 cases. 2 cases. I'm going to draw 2 big cases. Okay. And then I notice that each case has 5 boxes. And I'm not going to be done yet, so I'm not just going to write the number 5. No, sir. No, ma'am. I am going to draw 5 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in this one is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because each means I do it for both cases. Okay, now each box, these are my boxes, these are my boxes, have 4 chocolate bars. So this one has 4, this one has 4, this one has 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So the question's asking me, how many chocolate bars individually are there in all? So if I counted all of these 4s, what number would I end up with? So let's count by 4s. I know we know our 4 song. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. That's how we roll our 4s. 28, 32, 36, 40. So there are 40 chocolate bars in all. Go ahead and check your work. Alright friends, on the eve of our last question, the secret password is clock. Like clock. Or you could draw me a clock. Okay, Carlos worked on 5 math problems every day for 5 days. Then, on the weekend, he worked on 6 more problems. How many math problems did he work on all together? All right, let's quickly do our answer sentence. Carlos worked on blank math problems. Carlos worked on blank math problems. Beautiful. Notes. So Carlos worked on 5 math problems every day for 5 days. 5 problems every day for 5 days. I haven't really figured out a shorter way to summarize this, so go ahead and write the whole thing. It's all in kind of a big chunky chunk together. Then on the weekend, he worked on 6 more problems. So weekend equals 6 more problems. So the question's asking how many math problems all together. Alright, let's go ahead and pause this video now. You are going to try your best to solve. How many math problems did Carlos work on all together? Good luck. Alright guys, let's go ahead and solve this problem. So I know that for 5 days, Carlos worked on problems every day for 5 days. So I'm going to make a little chart. So this is days. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. And I'm going to check off 5 days. Okay. And he worked on 5 problems every day. So on day 1 he worked on 5. On day 2 he worked on 5, 5, 5, and 5. So how many problems did he work on all together in those 5 days? In these 5 days. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He worked on 25 problems. But I'm not done yet, because on the weekend he worked on 6 more problems. So I know that if he was working on 6 more problems, and I'm trying to figure out all together, I'm going to have to add. So 6 on the weekend. So let's add. 5 and 6 is 11, carry the 10. 1 and 2 is 3. So Carlos worked on 31 math problems. Go ahead and pause this video and fix your work now if you did not get he worked on 31 math problems all together. Nice job.